I didn't know much about Jay before he got involved in the project, honestly. Yeah, we really met him on the movie, and I don't even think the first time we met him, we knew exactly how famous and successful and talented he was in a lot of ways, and we just thought he was really funny and cool, and we got along really well. So it was really cool to find out how
massive he is.
Yeah, exactly. He was really the most famous person on earth.
And Cameron, if you have to, pick one of these two guys to be the superhero to rescue you, who would it be?
Well, clearly Kato is more capable,
Yeah,
so I would choose Kato.
But what about between Jade and Seth?
Clearly, Jay
is more capable. I would pick Jay too.
那你呢 ，Jay？ 如果说你在美国遇到麻烦，你今天会要找赛斯，还是要找卡麦隆
？By myself， 就是我自己就可以处理。
你自己就可以处理，确定吗？
对，没有了，应该不会。在美国，其实这是他们的 turf， 就是他们两个都很燥嘛。对。
Now this is Jay's first English film. Did you have to kind of help him out with his English at all on the set?
We really wanted him to improvise a lot and to inject as much of his own personality and sensibilities into it as possible. So I think there were times when it might have taken a few tries to get it right, but generally it was really good and really impressive. And I mean, he knew almost no English when we started, and now he's been doing these interviews in English all day.
It's amazing.
I mean, it's incredible how much he learned. So I'd say, like, after the first few days, it really wasn't a big challenge at all. It was impressive more than anything.
Yeah, he's a really fast learner. We were very impressed by. I mean, it would have taken Seth and I, collectively probably like
18 years.
18 years at least to learn as much, Chinese as he did English in that amount of time. So.
Yeah.
Did he teach you any Chinese? 你有没有教他们？
有啊，来，兄弟。
那 Cameron 呢？你有没有教他？
他会说谢谢啊，他本身应该就会一些。
How about Chinese New Year？ 你教过他们吗？现在中文就回去的时候刚好会碰到过节啊，刚好碰到新年。
新年快乐，是不是？
对啊，他们会不会讲
？We have a sneaking suspicion of that Jay is really, really has a great sense of humor and is a lot of fun to hang out with. If we could understand everything that he said.
But were there any lost in translation moments on the set?
Sure,
but they were not mostly because of Jay, honestly. If you take me and Evan and Christoph and Michelle, the director, and Jay, I mean, between all of us, we kind of all speak different languages, so it was, I think a lot of stuff got lost in translation, but in a lot of ways, I think that's what makes the movie so interesting, is that we have all these different sensibilities from all different parts of the world in it.
How about humor? Did you ever find yourself have to explain, what some of the jokes are?
Not too much. I mean, he's really seemed to get it, and that's why I think it's one of the reasons that we thought it would work so well, is because we didn't have to explain the joke. I mean, he made the joke,
Mm-hmm. And in the movie, you and Jay call each other 兄弟, brother.
兄弟.
Did you get to know each other on set really well?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time together in a car together for very long periods of time. And yeah, it was really nice. I mean, it's nice to be able to, like spending time with the person that you're trapped in a tiny space with all day.
So what can you tell me about Jay that I don't already know?
I don't know. Most people don't know how good he is at magic. I think that's something that people would be surprised to see. He could, if he quit singing, he could be a magician.
Yeah, he's amazing.
真的啊，你会魔术啊？
有啊，私底下常
对，你常会玩。
对啊。
那你可以讲，那你现在你们两个既然是兄弟，他怎么造你？
你说在电影里面嘛，因为他本身是帮这个电影写这个剧本，所以有时候如果讲不好，他马上可以改掉这个台词，对，所以我觉得这是对一个演员来讲，其实因为他常常会就是有自己的 freestyle， 就很即兴，那有时候就跟着笑就对了，知道？对。
Well, since you're brothers, do you have any tips for Jay on how to pick up American girls while he's here?
I don't think he needs any tips from me. He's doing okay. I've been out of the game for a while, so yeah, Jay's doing fine.
But And then you, Cameron, you know, what's it like being the guys are competing for your attention, being the only girl on the set?
You know, that I mean, as Lenore, it doesn't really, you know, phase her much. She's very focused, singularly focused on her job. So she's kind of trying to, you know, sort of sidestep all of the advances that they make on her and not really lead them on too much.
So it was kind of.
Yeah, but me personally, I didn't really have to worry about that. You know, it's not art, life imitating art on the set.
We were very respectful.
Yes.
Okay, one last question, Seth. You're not the typical, you know, superhero type. Is that why you want to do this film and then pull the kind of a triple duties?
You know, to us, we never want to do anything typical. That just doesn't, it's just not interesting to us as writers or for me as an actor. So, yeah, the whole idea was to approach it unconventionally and to take elements you wouldn't generally associate with one another and try to kind of cram those into a movie and really make a movie that delivers in a lot of ways and have it be funny and exciting and all those things. So, yeah, I think the fact that it was unconventional is what made it appeal to us in the first place.
So you're ready to do interviews in Chinese when you go to China, right?
I've been brushing up. No, I haven't. It's going to be terrible.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
I'll see
much.
you-